afternoon, Madison. This is Owen Dimple with your Sports Center update, brought to you by Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. ESPN Madison is your home for the best area baseball games this spring. Tune in on Thursday for the Cardinals Strikeout Cancer Game. Hear Jesse Nelson, the Dean, Dennis Semrau, in a special appearance from Mark Tauscher on the ESPN Wisconsin app and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. The big dogs are back for the Milwaukee Brewers ahead of their game tonight against the Cardinals. Jackson Chourio and Andrew Vaughn have been reinstated from the IL and will join the team in St. Louis. Keep an eye on lineup cards as Chourio will look to make his season debut and Vaughn returns after missing a month. You can listen to the game right here on 100.5 ESPN with first pitch slated for 6:45. Football, Green Bay Packers are adding to the quarterbacks room. Veteran Tyrod Taylor has signed with the Green Bay Packers, according to ESPN's Adam Schefter. Desmond Ridder has been released as well, making Taylor the new backup quarterback in Green Bay. Also in Green Bay today, new defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon spoke for the first time since he's been hired. Tune in to Jim, Matt, and Molly as they give their reactions to Gannon's comments, and that starts right now.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow. Oh.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
Shots, explosives.
Shoo, 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 shoo.
Get ready for some fun in Green Bay.
Let the hate flow through you.
It's not cool.
It can be cool to Matt. Like, things can be cool to other people if they're cool to you.
I like Star Wars.
He's
I know it's
so
nerdy as
judgmental.
hell. Star Wars
so
is cool.
judgmental. No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
When
Neither
I
Star
dressed
Trek,
up in my
none of
Star
it.
Wars outfit,
It
that
wasn't
was
that
cool.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. If the mountains are blue, you know what to do.
And that's crush a Coors Light.
It's not even in camera, by the way.
It's not.
You
There
can see
it
us
is.
on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. Matt Hamilton holding his lightsaber above the...
That is not an innuendo.
It is not. He is literally...
As one does.
Matt,
And May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
You as well, Jim.
He's Matt Hamilton in your... I'm sorry, what character is the outfit?
Anakin Skywalker.
Anakin Skywalker gear.
Robe.
Do you like...
Molly wants to leave already.
No, it's fine. Unless we start talking baseball, then I'm out. I can't do May 4th and baseball at the same time. I can't. Do you like May 4th or Cinco de Mayo better?
Oh, Cinco de Mayo.
Really?
Yeah, I'm big fan of a margarita.
Actually, I should at least spin it like this. Molly Brown,
of Madison, oi.
Jim Rutledge, we got primetime Laura Shine behind the glass. We're in the Everlight Solar Studio. I think the better question, Molly, is there a day you don't celebrate Matt Hamilton?
Like a holiday?
Yeah.
I mean,
like May 4th.
I'm here for any fun reason to have a good time.
Okay.
May the 4th, great. I just don't know where the cantina is, where they play that awesome song where Han Solo goes. So that's why I've got to stick with Cinco de Mayo as my favorite.
Well, I know,
of the
but I
two.
just feel like you're in on everything. Like if you're in Milwaukee,
Yeah.
you'd be all in on 414 Day.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking forward to Arbor Day.
Oh, 608 Day? Do you celebrate?
Oh, yeah,
will now.
absolutely.
Just full Badger
June
gear.
8th, let's go.
So I have a sneaky suspicion that you have like a Star Wars menu for dinner tonight. Do you?
No, that would be cool.
All right, we're going to give you homework. By the end of the show, I want to know what a Star Wars menu would be.
Oh, man.
You could tell me anything and I wouldn't know because I
Right.
don't know Star Wars.
Okay, by the end of the show, I'll try and come up with something.
Molly, now I feel like we're at dinner and it's like your kid's like, hey, we want to be able to like enjoy our dinner. Here's a project for you. Go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
So we can talk sports
Here's
today.
your coloring book.
We are, Molly, do you want to pick up the heavy and prestigious award that
it's
we
so heavy.
won over the weekend that none of us were there to accept? It is the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Award for, what is
What is her name? What is that?
Vanna White.
Yeah, that's me.
2025 Best Radio Show Large Market is Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Wow.
And that's insane. Congratulations to us, but that's wild that we are 2025 Best Radio Show Large Market, and it's news and talk. It's not sports, it's news and talk.
Ryan, should we burst Jim's bubble and tell him that while this show may be called Jim, Matt, and Molly, and you lead this show, that it was actually the segment that I was leading that won this for us? Yes.
Good, fantastic.
Yeah.
It was accurate.
Yep. It was actually.
So tell people the process behind how you win. You can put the trophy down if you want.
I don't know the process behind how you win.
Well, we submit a segment.
You submit a segment or something. Ryan knows more than I do, but basically we submitted the segment of after we all went to the first Packers-Bears game this past season at Lambeau Field together. We all talked about on a Molly Victory Monday that we're gonna have a whole lot of those this next season, hopefully, and that's what it was.
12.
I don't know. Do you want to give a more in depth of how the WBAs
How the hell
work?
did we win,
I don't know.
Ryan?
I mean,
We beat Willie and Tausch.
did beat Willie and Tauscher.
We're number
Dang
one.
right.
We're number one.
I love Matt Hamilton.
Dang right we did. Basically, all I did on my end was I just took a segment that we did, 15 minutes of our show that I thought were the best representation of what the show was.
It was a chaotic segment.
Sent it to our content manager, Ashton, and then he went through the submission process.
Big Papa.
So, yeah, I sent the 15 minutes of our opening segment reaction to the Packers win over the Bears when we painted Jim's face and he was green and yellow on the video stream.
Nice.
And yeah, I don't even know if they looked at the video stream aspect of it or not. It's just that's how good the content was. Jim Rutledge painting his face green and gold.
I did not paint my face.
You're a Chicago fan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it was, it worked.
Why are you acting like you weren't here?
Well, I was, but I'm just saying.
Whatever it was.
Well, whatever
God only knows.
Whatever they liked about it, they were like, best radio show.
What
there you go.
What was the Willie and Tausch segment?
That I don't know. You'd have to ask Jesse Nelson.
Well, I mean, I can find it and listen to it. I had to create a SoundCloud account in order to be able to listen to it. No, you guys don't know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Where?
Wait.
Oh, you guys aren't on these email chains.
No,
I'll
are you on
forward
the
it to you.
WBA emails?
No, I'm on somebody from WTMJ, our sister station in Milwaukee, that sent out a whole the list of everybody that won, and then you can click in to hear what won.
Oh,
so that's how I found out what segment we did.
Oh.
So now I need to listen to Willie and Tausch and be like, wow, were we really that much better?
Well,
than that?
whatever it was, it's not as good as us. That's all I know.
I mean, apparently. Watch ours be super
you.
in-depth Packer analysis, really good content, and ours is just we painted Jim's face because the Packers won.
Yeah, take
and
that, Jim.
Yeah.
Matt was at the team store the whole game.
The whole game.
That's right. Yes.
Maybe that's the part that actually put it over the edge. It was Matt Hamilton just
Maybe.
endearing himself from the pro shop. Maybe that's what WBA's loved.
Glad handing on the way there, running into people you knew at the stadium. It was just a tough move.
Donnie DeForest chimes in. Congrats on winning the award. Now can you guys switch to 2? We don't make those decisions.
2 p.m. in the afternoon?
Yes.
Oh.
I think it fits his drive a little better.
Fair.
Yeah, that's fair. We appreciate that, but
Thank you.
this is the time that we are on currently, and people like us a lot, apparently. because
Apparently.
people like me. We won a Wisconsin Broadcasters. Now, Molly, this is your second, though.
This is my second. Mm-hmm.
So you are really probably the good luck charm because
I'm
Matt
young
and
and
I,
thriving.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't win one.
Yeah.
We didn't even get a sniff of one
No.
until Molly joined the show.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But on the flip side, we weren't nominated for Best of Madison. So I don't know.
I mean, okay, but we were nominated last year.
Yeah, but
That's true.
Yeah, but not this year. The
But we
same
didn't
year we
win.
won the award.
So what does it matter if you're nominated but you don't win?
That is fair.
That's
That
a
is
good
fair.
point.
Prime,
For now, first or last.
are you gonna?
Actual factual.
That is true. Do you think we're? I think it really has to do with we have a better producer because he picked the right segment to get us the win.
It was
Jesse.
actually my second submission. I sent a different one
this
earlier.
show's been going for 2 years. Stop pretending like it
This
just.
was our first time submitting for the WBAs, though. So, first time.
Is that because
you
Jim
win.
was anti-WBAs before?
I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
I still am. I wasn't there. I mean, I love the fact that we.
The
can
first thing you wanted to talk about on the show today was we won a WBA.
Well, that wasn't me. That was all of
No,
us.
it was not. It wasn't.
Jim, you were pretty excited when you found
were.
out who we beat. You
Yes,
were
no,
really
that is
excited.
true. The fact that we beat Wildy and Tausch is exciting to me. If we beat Wildy and Tausch in a sack race, I'll be thrilled.
Okay.
If we beat any of the shows in our company in any race,
I think we'd beat them in a sack race for sure.
Yeah.
I would
agree.
be thrilled. I don't know if you know this about me. I'm competitive, and so the fact that we beat teammates in a fun competition that was not graded by us, yeah, That feels good. It's not like a
Weird.
real life show. You just vote, and we got voted for us. And all I know is for the next year, we can say that our show better than Yuengling and Tauscher's.
Rubbish.
Award
You're just
winning.
putting a target on our back now
Yeah.
for them to come and beat us.
Tausch joining at 4:30 today for anyone listening.
That'll be fun.
His honor.
You're welcome, Tausch.
When he
You want us to promote your little show while you're on the
Stop.
Tausch, you're welcome for joining the show today. How would you like to respond to losing to Jim, Matt, Molly?
How's your
Yes.
podcast going?
Stop.
Molly, we can make these jokes because they do in 10 minutes what we do in 2 hours for actual volume of people watching. So
Yeah.
we get this trophy. They are the people's champ.
No comment.
Adam in Moho chimes in. Yeah, take that, Tausch. All right, there you go, Adam.
Rubbish.
We are
Got a little
winners.
support.
And we are poor winners at that.
Nope. I'm not in this. My hands are clean.
Your hands are never clean.
My hands are very clean in this situation. I'm
So-
a bottomless pit.
We'll get Molly to instigate later.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. Tausch scares me.
When we have Tausch on,
Wildy? Definitely not. Not touching that.
No, I thought you're definitely
They
not
both-
afraid of
they both
You got
scare you?
that, Ryan? I
Both
thought
scare me.
Molly just said she's not afraid of Wildy, is how I heard that.
No,
She
no.
said Wildy? Definitely
No. I'm saying I'm scared of Wildy. Matt and I, the science guy.
that's fair. I'm more afraid of Tausch than Wildy.
Rubbish.
I'll tell this to Wildy.
Wait, okay, you know like those, we've talked about these who would win books,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Who would win, Matt or Tausch?
Tausch.
In what? In what? Wait,
Matt.
in what competition?
Yeah, what's the competition?
Fighting.
Oh, Tausch.
Just bare knuckle brawling?
yeah,
Okay.
Tausch.
No way.
He is
No way.
way
Yes.
bigger. Here's the thing.
He's like 15 years older
I
than you.
probably have the speed advantage still, but if his bare paws
Speed so
catch
you
me,
can run away.
right? Exactly. But if his bare paws get a hold of me, I'm cooked.
He had to, Tauscher had to block 300-pound freak athletes
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
the time.
15 years ago.
I
Yeah, but that's
appreciate
like
you, Molly, but
And he grew
no.
up on a farm?
He's got
no
bad
way.
knees.
He grew up on a farm,
Matt's
too?
healthy.
Molly.
Are you kidding?
He spent 11 years in the NFL.
Yes, hence why his knees are so bad.
If you want to say
Hands still work.
400
Are you
meter
joking?
run, you're right. I'm crushing him.
I would love to see Tausch block you.
Oh, and he would put me right on my bottom.
I don't think so.
Yes, it's
I
like wrestling.
promise.
I feel like Tauscher wrestled. I know he played basketball, and he grew up on a farm, and he played in the NFL.
Any feats of strength, Tausch is winning.
Okay, ready? Who would win? Jason or Ryan?
In a
I'm
bare
gonna
knuckle
go.
brawl?
I'll go Ryan on this one.
Yeah.
I'll
Ryan
give you
would
the
throw
youth
hands.
on this
I'll
one.
go also the rage.
Yeah, I know. That would, Jason's got rage, too. Come
Jason
on.
does
don't,
have rage.
Don't act like Jason doesn't have anger.
Like if he had to
sitting
wait one
beneath the
more
sun.
day
I
to
don't-
speak to
don't-
Jonathan Gannon, he
Yes,
would have lost
yes,
his
that's
mind.
true.
Yeah, come on.
Now he's had his release. He's actually just docile.
Good.
You got an afterglow with Wildy for a while. You'll be able to kick his butt.
I don't know. He's always got the athletic clothes on. He's always wearing the hoodie and shorts.
That's a facade.
You always got seven. You always got really
I got
warm
7
clothes on.
layers
So
on,
like,
Yeah, you're in a sauna all the time.
Yeah.
Like who needs a sauna when you're you, Ryan? Right? And then look at the light on your microphone is red light
All right,
therapy
so
for
then-
you. Like,
yeah.
The final matchup in that case, isn't that Molly versus Jesse?
Oh, I would
Jesse
so
was-
beat Jesse.
yeah, Jesse's getting bad.
Yeah, you guys can tell me if you think that Jesse would beat
No,
me.
no.
He might hit me with like his lunchbox though.
What kind of lunchbox does he have? He-Man?
I think it's
or-
red.
Oh, I thought it was like
The one that
Yeah.
got stuck in the
Spider-Man
tree when he
one
fell on
has
ice.
the thermos inside of it.
Bobby's World.
It's the one where it's like there's a handle on top
Yeah,
to
yeah,
carry
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But it
it's
looks
not-
like a briefcase.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's
Yeah.
like if it's plastic, it's just gonna break you. You won't bother you at all.
No, it's not plastic. It's fabric.
No, yeah, it's just the. It's jank.
Jake.
It's jank. It's not doing any damage.
Can I ask a question? Nice. Like, is there such thing as a cool lunchbox for adults?
The Star Wars lunchbox.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
God, that sounds so dorky.
So actually, on that, my youngest daughter or my oldest daughter, Rosie, when she thought I was cool, she liked Star Wars, and she had a Star Wars lunchbox for a little bit, like a fabric sort of one that she outgrew. My wife doesn't get rid of anything, so now my wife, when she teaches at school, takes the Star Wars fabric lunchbox, and actually, it's a great conversation starter for kids because they're like, "Oh, well, you're cool, like you have a Star Wars lunchbox," so it works out. But she offers
See if you can't borrow it sometime.
I could. I don't want to start. I don't bring lunchboxes. I don't believe in them.
Don't believe in lunch. Jim, I only go out to eat for lunch.
Yeah. I just don't like bringing food in. I told you the other day, I don't like carrying anything anywhere.
Yeah, because the dirty dishes sit on your desk for 3 months and get moldy. It's probably because you're not allowed to bring a lunchbox in anymore. Your wife doesn't want to clean the moldy dishes.
Or she's wondering where they are.
Fair.
Yeah,
That too.
that is fair.
They can get tossed. Mailman Jeff McFarland chimes in. Maybe it's time to change the name to Molly, Matt, and Jim. Maybe.
Yeah, Jim, take that.
Okay. Cap. David, take that. That's David Kaplan's.
He says take that?
Yeah, that's like his catchphrase.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I'll steal that. This is
Add
still
it
your
to the
take.
list.
Yeah, add it to the list.
Take that.
Molly, I know that you love Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Middleton. So do I. We all need a steak real bad. We need a steak to celebrate
Real bad.
us winning.
She's a little
Yeah.
rusty.
Again, if you're just
WBA Tomahawk.
yes.
Oh my God! With some A1 on the side.
We can make,
Just kidding.
maybe we can get a steak in the shape of the WBA award. That's not too
Perfect.
wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, we are going to go to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, obviously, to celebrate us winning 2025 Best Radio Show, large market radio, news, and talk. Wow.
Could you try to make it not sound like you're reading so much?
No. I want to make sure I'm reading it
Right,
correctly.
am I
Hey,
right?
Molly, he
What?
won a WBA. Don't question.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
okay.
question how he
That's
reads.
how he reads on the radio.
Goodness gracious!
Well, yeah.
It's like you forget how to read. You're like Jim, Matt, and Molly, large market radio, news, and talk.
Well, I'm dealing with new contacts that are progressive lenses, so things are moving in and out on me right now.
Here you go. You can grab it.
So now it's
and
now,
bring it up
see,
to
now
your
I can
face.
read close and it's fantastic, which I couldn't do before. But after the eye doctor today, I can read close. But far away is throwing me off a little bit. So I'm still figuring out my progressive lenses. I'm old. But go to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Middleton. They're home of the Sizzle, Swizzle, and Swirl Happy Hours. Jim, Matt, Molly, my Coors Light.
This is Martin Selsaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
As a single mom, I questioned college. I worried about having enough time and support, but I'm so glad that I didn't let that stop me. Once I started at Madison College, I realized I can do this. I'm really proud of myself. My instructors truly care about my success, and I have a community of support. My advice to other single moms, do this for you. There's more to your story at Madison College. Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just a priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and Southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side. When you see Diamond Jim, you can count on him to be on your side. Selection beyond compare with on-site repair, so you can wear your jewelry with pride. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
At Associated Bank, we get life gets complicated. So banking, it should be easy to get. That's why our tools speak your language. Automated savings, it's saving automatically for anything. Digital controls, you lose your card, you're still in control. Turn it off, then on, all on the app. And Money Monitor, you know where your money goes, like those long forgotten subscriptions. At Associated Bank, we get you. That's why we've got you. Learn more at associatedbank.com/yougotthis. Member FDIC.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is tough, so Metro Ford of Madison makes it easy with mobile service. Metro Ford will come directly to you, home, office, wherever your day takes you. Their Ford certified techs handle oil changes, filters, batteries, wipers, inspections, and more, all without a visit to the dealership. You stay on schedule, we'll take care of the rest. Call 608-246-3600 today to book your mobile service appointment and let service come to you. That's Metro Ford of Madison. Visit them at metrofordofmadison.com.
Discover the all-new TPC Wisconsin, Madison's premier destination for families, women, and golfers of all levels. Fresh off a stunning $30 million transformation, TPC Wisconsin offers more than championship golf. Enjoy a welcoming community with tennis, pickleball, a world-class golf academy, swimming, fitness, and family-friendly activities all year long. Experience the newest TPC golf club in the world right here in Madison. Visit tpcwisconsin.com to explore memberships and schedule your tour today.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Madison College has been serving South Central Wisconsin for more than 100 years with 7 campuses and tons of flexible online options. They offer hands-on training in state-of-the-art labs, championship-level athletics, and the lowest cost per credit tuition in the region. Plus, students get free end-to-end support every step of the way. I know I was supported every single step of my journey at Madison College, and you can be too. Learn more or schedule a tour at madisoncollege.edu.
She's Molly Brown. I am Jim Rutledge. This is the award-winning Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Yeah, it is.
We are on the ESPN Madison YouTube streaming on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Primetime Laura Shine Behind the Glass. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That is the Carlos Talking text line. List is more. There is some news breaking-ish for the Milwaukee Brewers. Jackson Cherio and Andrew Vaughn are back off the IL. They sent someone I never heard of down to the minors.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Ryan?
Good thing. Having both those guys back, they have severely lacked slugging and home run hitters, and those are probably their 2 best ones. So Jackson Cherio might not actually be playing again soon because he's being precaution. He fouled the ball off his ankle in AAA, I think, yesterday. Andrew Vaughn coming back, though, will add some actual pop back to the lineup, which they desperately need. So that's good.
Yeah, and the big news of the day for Packer fans is that Tyrod Taylor signed as backup QB, and I think that is a smart move. I think that is a impactful move because with the longer schedule and Jordan Love having missed 2 games 2 years ago, 2 games last year, he's not an injury-prone guy. He's a tough player, but the way he plays, he stays in that pocket, he takes that hit. He's not extremely elusive. He is big and can take a lot of hits, but every time you get hit, you put yourself at risk. He's missed halves, he's missed quarters, he's missed time. And we saw how valuable Malik Willis was. I think Tyrod Taylor and this signing is one of the most valuable signings of the offseason for the Green Bay Packers because of, Jordan. You hope that Jordan Love plays every game, but if Tyrod Taylor comes in, you need him to win. If they didn't have good backup quarterback play the other years, the Packers are missing the playoffs. And this guy, Tyrod Taylor, has 62 NFL starts.
That's so important, I think, for the Packers and Jordan Love here. With this being our Super Bowl window, completely open now with the Jordan Love contract, the Micah Parsons contract, you cannot afford, even if it is a 1-2 game thing, sprained ankle, right? Jordan Love's out for 2 weeks. You can't afford to lose those, especially in the North. You have 6 games that are going to be slobber knockers.
Aggressive statement.
Literally everything Matt said was to get to slobber knockers.
But factual statement,
I have
right?
so many jokes, but I'll contain myself.
I think we got them. I think we can
we all have jokes. All of the games in the North are going to be tough this year. And if you don't have your starting quarterback for any of them, you better hope you have a guy that you can have confidence in. And to be fair, Desmond Ridder wasn't doing it. Desmond Ridder wouldn't have been able to go out and beat the Lions or beat the Vikings or beat the Bears in the worst case scenario of Jordan Love having an injury. So I think this is a fantastic move. This feels very much in the same vein as a Malik Willis, but this guy has more experience than Malik Willis did coming into the Packers. and he knows how to like be on a team. He's 36 years old. He's been around the block. He's played quarterback for a while. He might even be able to give Jordan Love a tip or two, which we all know could be helpful. So I think this is an A+ signing.
See, so that brings me to like my questions that I have about it, because when I initially saw it, I was like, great, Tyrod Taylor, like he's a known name. He's been around the block a couple times, as you've stated. He's 36 years old. And I don't think Desmond Ridder was like the second coming of Malik Willis. But the difference between the two, as you were stating, is like Desmond Ridder was so inexperienced and needed to be like groomed into becoming a good quarterback potentially. Mm-hmm. Where with Tyrod Taylor, like so much of the focus of Malik Willis was, wow, Matt LaFleur is a really great coach that can bring up and bring out the best in different quarterbacks that may have not had the greatest situations before. So I'm kind of like, is Matt LaFleur going to be able to pull anything out of Tyrod Taylor, or is he cooked? He is who he is, and I don't mean cooked in a bad way. Just is he the final finished product? Yeah, like so. Then it's okay. Matt LaFleur isn't going to be developing him, and then is that a good thing for the Packers, or is that potentially not?
I think it's a good thing for the Packers in this aspect of it. What's the magic number? How many games do you need your backup quarterback to be able to win to say that he's a good backup quarterback?
I need him to step in for 2 games because I feel like that's the number it's going to be, and hopefully not lose it for you. He doesn't need to be the hero.
Right. And if it's, I think we all can agree, if it was early in the season, there's no way we feel comfortable that Desmond Ridder would win you 2 games.
No.
No, but I could have said that about Malik Willis too.
You could have, but I think as a fan,
but
you're feeling more comfortable.
Going into it after, what was it, Philly, when in the first game of the year down in Brazil, where that was 2 years ago, Jordan Love twists his ankle.
The end of the game.
Right at the end of the game. I had very low hopes for Malik Willis going into those next
And let's be honest, like Malik Willis, they gamed a system that worked for him for a couple of games. We'll see what he does as a future player, but the defense stepped up. They had a very smart game plan to take the ball out of the air with Malik Willis, strategic throws. Matt LaFleur did a great job with Malik Willis, and we'll see how successful he is down in Miami. But if you don't have a quarterback who can win you 2 games, your entire season is fragile. If you don't have a backup QB that can come in and win 2 games for you, to Molly's point, the season is basically a Fabergé egg. Yeah. One wrong broken bone, one wrong broken thing for Jordan Love, and the season's shot. That's not the case anymore with Tyrod Taylor. With Desmond Ridder, you were rolling the dice that you could find lightning in the bottle again, because being able to just keep on churning out washed or never were quarterbacks into NFL QBs, you hope that can work, but I don't know if you always can do that. Just go ask Kevin O'Connell. He got something out of Sam Darnold, but J.J. McCarthy not there, and Carson Wentz got too hurt to be able to be anything. So it's never a guaranteed process. I would imagine to keep Desmond Ridder and still try to develop him.
They did release Desmond Ridder.
Yeah.
Really?
He's gone.
So early.
Yeah.
So
well, I could see him still coming back.
They have, as of right now, they have Jordan Love, Tyrod Taylor, and then Cal McCord.
Oh,
is the guy
McCord.
they
Okay,
picked
so
up.
McCord would be the development guy. But to this point, like I could see them using McCord as a development guy. From Stanford, came over from Philly, right?
He was from Syracuse.
Syracuse? I thought he played at Stanford too, no?
I think you're thinking
this
of
is an
Davis
award-winning
Mills.
show.
Might have been
Yes.
Award-winning insight.
Yes. I shouldn't have tried.
Cal McCord was the guy who started at Ohio State, then went to Syracuse, put up big numbers.
Gotcha.
I think he was a backup in Philly last year.
Okay. So he was at least, I got the Philly part right.
I think so.
I got his college wrong. He was at Philly last. I mean, I know he came over from Philly.
So I'll give Goody props for this. When it comes to quarterbacks, he seemed to, especially since Jordan Love, he seemed to be able to place the right backup in behind Jordan Love. Like, I really do like this signing. Because you're right. An injury there, the whole house of cards comes tumbling down if you pull the Jordan Love card without a good backup. It makes me think about the last season. The Micah Parsons card got pulled. The whole house of cards came tumbling down. The Tucker Kraft one got pulled, and that thing was teetering and tottering. It was going to come down to the soft breeze. So as much as I love this for the Packers and Jordan Love in their quarterback position, it does make me wonder what other positions on this team are also that like linchpin that could be the difference in a make or break season for the Packers. Because of course the quarterback's the most important, and I'm glad I feel as confident as I do about our backup. But now it makes me think about the other backups and the other positions and the other players that could just as easily get injured that might be so impactful to this team that it could be the reason you make or miss the playoffs.
This whole offseason, you could say the theme of it was depth.
Yeah.
Of wanting to add players in a position where they are capable of stepping in.
Except for the offensive line.
But they added more bodies, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
got rid of 2, added 1.
You don't feel great
subtraction.
Yeah, you don't feel great about the starters, I should say.
Yeah. And the Packers, we talked about it earlier. They didn't add a lot of impact through free agency or through the draft.
Just a little veteran leadership, right?
But that's not direct. Like
St. Juice and who's the other one?
Well, then they got the linebacker from Franklin,
Yep.
and then the Hargrave.
Right. But again, Franklin and Hargrave are very much wild cards. Hargrave is older. Franklin is older.
Yeah.
And you don't know what they're going to bring on the field. They definitely will bring leadership. And obviously, whatever happened last offseason, that LaFleur kind of alluded to, there was something going on in that locker room that definitely, and I think it's one of those things when things go bad, who's fixing it, and they didn't have anyone in there. They realized that when we were on a losing streak, the Packers, that, we don't have anyone in here to step up and stop the losing streak.
Speaking of age, 36 years old for a quarterback, backup quarterback. How do we feel about that?
As a backup, fine.
Backup, yeah, here for it.
Again, you're hoping for, and I think we all can agree, anything more than 2 games, you're playing with house money / you're probably screwed. So you got to get 2 games out of a 36-year-old.
Yeah. I mean.
And also, like, if Love goes down for the season, not that you don't want to make the playoffs or whatever, but if Love goes down for the season, the big goal is out the window.
The big goal is out the window, but I guess the downside is if you have a good quarterback in that situation, he does get you a couple wins when you could use the losses for draft position.
I think it's going to be tough going from a backup quarterback like Malik Willis to somebody like Tyrod Taylor. Even though we feel like it's a good move and it's a good signing by the Packers because he is a backup, what you had with Malik Willis was really good. Like, you could trust him to win games. You could trust him to be your starter. And I don't know if we're ever going to have a backup quarterback that makes you feel that way.
I do think part of the beauty of that, though, is you brought a guy in who is past his aspirations of being a starter in the NFL. I'm sure he still would take the job if someone offered it to him. But he probably realizes, like, I'm a backup going forward here for the twilight of my career. So there's never, not that Jordan Love was like looking over his shoulder, but when you have other guys who have something to prove, sometimes that sort of competition can turn into pressure, which doesn't work out so well. Now he's got a guy who's like, I'm your backup, man. Like, go out there and sling it. If anything happens or if you just need a breather, I can come in and take the reins and you'll be fine. I do think that this is, I think he can do like what Malik Willis did on the field and maybe provide a little bit of veteran leadership off the field.
Okay, so question. In terms of age, he's 36, like we said. Geno Smith is 35.
Mm-hmm.
Kirk Cousins is 37. Which player does he land closer to in terms of, like, ability?
Probably Geno.
I get it, those are starters.
No, I would say, I mean, honestly, I'd probably go Kirk because Geno's got more juice left in it. Tyrod Taylor hasn't done anything of significance, honestly, since 2017.
I was just thinking, like, play style. He played more like Geno.
So I would say
more of a mobile quarterback.
29-31 is his record, Tyrod Taylor's record as a starter. So to your point, Molly, I would say they downgraded from.
I mean, he's been with trash teams.
Yeah. No, they've down. That's not honestly, as a backup QB, that's not a bad record. So I think that's fine.
I mean, I would take that. If you're like Jordan Love's going down, he's going to miss 2 games, and you tell me they're going 1-1, I'm like, okay, I'll take that right now.
I agree. He's a downgrade from Malik Willis, but a huge upgrade over what they had in McCord and in Ritter.
Yes, 100%.
And what's his face? Tune.
But I truly
From
did not
last year.
expect them to be able to get a guy who is as good as Malik Willis to play backup. You have to get a borderline starter.
Nobody was saying Malik, honestly, until the end of last season where people were like, oh, Malik Willis is that guy now.
I was still kind of holding out hope that they're going to reach for Anthony Richardson from the Colts and make a deal with them. You know, give him a half-eaten sandwich the same way we got.
I mean, is that still, like, I mean, maybe I'm going to sound stupid asking this question, but is that still on the table potentially? Like, doesn't it matter what he does during training camp if they're like,
Gosh,
or
I wish
can
I
they
know
not
where I read
I
it.
feel like
he showed up.
No, but there was something where if he gets traded somewhere, like he's going to want some sort of modified extension, not a 5th-year option picked up, but he would want to.
Yeah, because at that point, you'd rather just be released if you're him and pick your landing spot. Whereas I think now, like, any team that really needed a backup quarterback has found one, including the Packers. So, like, if you're the Packers, there's, like, no reason for you to give up anything for Anthony Richardson.
Plus, he still has hopes of being a starter. And, again, that's kind of, there may be some merit to the steel sharpening steel, 2 guys who want the starting job. But on that same note, I do think it takes a little bit of pressure off Jordan Love that you know you have a true – like journeyman backup behind you who's going to take the reins if needed.
We'll talk to Tauscher about this next.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show.
We are going to go to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, obviously, to celebrate us winning 2025 Best Radio Show, large market radio, news, and talk. Wow.
Could you try to make it not sound like you're reading so much?
No. Well, yeah.
It's like you forget how to read. You're like, Jim, Matt, and Molly, large market radio, news, and talk.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Jeff Henson owns Englehart Motorsports, and the relationship with his previous business technology vendor wasn't what it used to be. So Jeff sat down with the James Imaging Systems sales rep.
Their communication with us has been impressive. Andrew, in his consistency and follow through, proved to me that it would be the right relationship to start moving forward.
Moving forward with James Imaging Systems, a 100% Wisconsin-owned and managed business technology company. What's been the benefit, Jeff?
Definitely peace of mind.
That's really great. Has James Imaging Systems done their part in helping Englehart Motorsports do business better?
Yes, without a doubt.
Jeff, would you recommend James Imaging Systems?
I would highly recommend James Imaging.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation. Call 608-221-3457 or visit jamesimaging.com.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Listen to Madison Money Guy every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on 100.5 ESPN and ESPNWisconsin.com.
I like to refer to inflation as the silent killer. It's an invisible risk. It's just the idea that things get more expensive over time. You're going to need milk and eggs when you're in your early 60s and when you're in your early 80s. You're going to get a loaf of bread, and it's going to be more expensive 20 years from now.
Christian Finfrock is the Madison Money Guy. Call him today at 208-1800.
Molly Brown here, and it's time for spring savings at Metro Kia of Madison. Get into a 2026 Kia Sorento with 0% APR for 48 months. That's just $20.83 per $1,000 financed. Plus, drive with confidence backed by Metro Kia's 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Don't wait. These offers end May 4th, 2026. Head to Metro Kia of Madison on the east side or visit metrokiaofmadison.com and drive home your new Kia today.
Your family's safety is your responsibility, and it starts with a solid roof. When the next storm rips through and takes some of your shingles with it, call Badgerland Exteriors. Or looking to replace your whole roof but don't want to break the bank? Let the team at Badgerland Exteriors give you a free, no obligations estimate.
AJ with Badgerland Exteriors here. Contracting made easy is more than a tagline. It's how we run our family business. Visit BadgerlandExteriors.com to get started on your next project. That's BadgerlandExteriors.com.
Soccer is back for the grand reopening of Breeze Stevens Field, celebrating the stadium's 100-year anniversary. Join in on the family fun during a two-day fan fest presented by Don's Home Furniture. Get ready for the debut match of Madison's new women's soccer team, Rally Madison FC, on May 15th. Then the fun continues on May 16th for the Forward Madison FC home opener. More information, tickets, and two-day passes are available at forwardmadisonfc.com.
The sound of summaries on ESPN Madison.
Mizarowski, the pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Madison's home of the Brewers.
To high drive, fair and gone.
Catch every Milwaukee Brewers game this season on 100.5 ESPN.
Watching it sail, it's a grand slam.
Brewers baseball on ESPN Madison is presented by Hard Rock Casino Rockford and brought to you by North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. Green Bay Hall of Famer Mark Tauscher on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by Chalmers Jewelers. Chalmers Jewelers, with locations in Middleton and downtown Madison.
I don't know if I'd agree with that, Jim Rutledge.
Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Better feeling, winning a Super Bowl or proving people wrong?
Proving people wrong.
Wisconsin football analyst.
Mark, that's awesome stuff. We really appreciate your time.
That was quick.
Jim was too nervous to ask you any questions about Wisconsin, so.
Mark Tauscher on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by Chalmers Jewelers. Chalmers Jewelers, with locations in Middleton and downtown Madison.
We are thrilled to be joined by one of the hosts of the third best show, Large Market Radio, according to the WBA, Mark Tauscher. How's it feel to be joining the award-winning Jim, Matt, and Molly?
Congratulations, guys. Kudos. You get it well earned for your team.
No, it was not well earned. Apparently, Molly painted my face, and it was a funny segment.
Tausch, Jim.
Did you guys want me to be mad?
No.
Did you guys want me to be mad?
No.
That you
So
guys took
here's the
first
thing.
and we
Here's the
took
thing.
third?
Here's the thing. These three knuckleheads, I will say, it was not me. Yeah, Ryan, you too. I'm looking at you too. These three wanted to gloat in your face about it, and I was like, I don't think that's a good idea.
Good. Yeah, good win for you guys. That's awesome.
Jim
you,
likes to
Tausch.
compete with teammates, I guess. I don't. I like to compete with
Yeah,
myself.
I would think we would all be really happy that we've had so much success as a company. But some people are looking more individually, and some people are looking more team. I get it. Yeah. I understand that.
Thank
Individual
you. Yes.
Jim.
Yes.
Loner Jim.
Self-assurance. That's all it's about me. All right.
People like me.
Obviously, the WBA likes us.
What did you guys do? I'm assuming, is there a big celebration? What are you guys doing with this big win?
This is it.
Jim's taking it home.
no,
He's actually very excited.
I brought champagne.
Now, I know
We're popping
Jason.
down.
I will say Jason is very upset about it. So I think you guys, and Jesse's probably even more upset. So you guys, when you have those two on your show, I think you could probably
Why
get
in
to it, but
God's name would we have Jesse on this show?
I believe that this is Jesse's second year that he has had to go up and accept an award for another show. I think last year it was for Jen, Game, and Chewy. So, just think of Jesse, the fact that he gets dressed up like a penguin to go to this event, and then he doesn't win. Yeah.
Waddles up on the stage. Yeah.
Speaking of Tausch, who do you think would win? Who do you think would win, me or Jesse, in a fight?
You.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's what we said, too.
Okay, who would win, Tausch? You or Matt?
What are we doing? I mean, if we're wrestling, I'm going to beat him. But if we're curling, he's going to win.
Yeah. No. This is like a fight.
Hands down fight. I said Tausch.
Yeah,
It's easy.
I said Tausch too. Molly, what'd you say?
I was the only one that said Matt. I know you were in the NFL for 11 plus years or whatever it was. But I also know you got some knee problems. Matt's a professional athlete.
She's
still.
bringing it
Damn.
today.
No shade. If it was 10 years ago, Tausch, you would pummel him.
You know what? You're a mom. You get it. You got to be honest with yourself. So yeah, I'm still pretty strong. I just whether or not I can move. And depending what kind of fight. If we're bouncing around in a boxing ring, but if I just can get into him and wrestle, I think I'm probably going to feel pretty good.
Let's be honest, and I don't make this about Mark's probably tougher than almost anyone at GKB.
Oh,
so,
don't be such a kiss ass. My gosh.
No, I meant physically tough. I don't want to be mean to say in a tough situation,
I'm a curler.
Mark would beat the hell out of Matt because Matt's soft. I was trying to make it we're all soft.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But no, Matt's soft and Mark Tauscher would crush him like ice.
Yeah, and that's what I voted for too. I was like, Molly, this is not even a good question.
I thought it was.
Who do win the quarterback battle? Jordan Love or Malik Willis? That's what you just asked.
Thinking pretty highly of yourself there, man.
Yeah, seriously, you're getting paid $30 million a year. My God.
Tausch, Tyrod Taylor. I love the signing. I think it's smart. I think in this the more games and the way that Jordan Love, he stays in the pocket. He's a big guy, but he can take hits, and he will wait out for the big throw.
Breaking news? Did we just sign Tyrod Taylor?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to break that to you.
Is this a joke?
Yeah, do you have a sounder? Or when did this happen? Is this just
This happened
recently?
3 hours ago.
You know what? I'm really proud of myself that I stayed off my phone. And
Good for you.
I'm actually really happy with myself for not knowing that. I think there is and I love the fact, obviously, Tyrod, I don't know how many years he's been on the, but he's
got 30,
experienced
he's got
veteran.
60-some starts, yeah.
Yeah, in fact that I know, obviously, I love when you bring in somebody with maybe a little different skill set. That's why I was I was trying to get Fields, the old Bears quarterback, Jets, just because of the that bringing that different dynamic to this offense if Jordan is out for a couple of weeks and what that does for defenses trying to prepare. And I think that's a big reason why Malik had the success he had. And I think Matt LaFleur was really good at it. So I am totally on board. I think obviously when you get through, and I don't know what they all did, it sounds like they didn't do anything at this rookie orientation camp, but you're going to need, and without Malik, we don't make the playoffs probably the last 2 years. Having somebody that can step in and win a couple of games if Jordan sprains an ankle or something, I think is always a wise thing to have.
And you talked about the rookie camp and everything. What's the thought process? And obviously, I think it was a smart move to do it. But Chase Claypool being brought in, were you around were there guys who kind of everyone thought were out of the league that were brought in when you were part of the team? Because I think it was a smart flyer by the Packers, even if nothing came of it.
No doubt. I think anytime you have somebody that has NFL talent, and maybe it's just that hasn't worked out or things haven't clicked or whatever it is with Claypool. I think especially in a rookie orientation, bring them back in and just kind of see where they're at. Corin Robinson was brought in, but that was more of a, he contributed, and it was, I think, a mid-season type acquisition, not as much of a let's see where they're at tryout guy. Guys will come in, and I think there's always that hope that maybe you can recreate something, but typically that's not how the NFL works. You get old, and you get more injury prone, and you typically don't get healthier. You don't get better. Unless you're LeBron James, you don't get better with age. You usually get worse.
Tausch, with Tyrod Taylor, obviously a veteran, what do you think he's going to bring to the Packers, like outside of just like the backup role?
Well, he's got experience, and I think anytime, even though Jordan has now played a bunch of snaps, I think it's always good when another player can kind of point some things out or see some things, and you can just bounce ideas off. When you're a veteran quarterback or you're starting to get 3 or 4 years of experience, you start figuring things out. And I think it's always good when someone else that has had that experience can maybe impose a little wisdom, maybe give you a different set of eyes than maybe what a coach sees. So I think that's why I like the fact that you have someone with some other experience that is going to be instantly respected in that room. And I think Jordan probably will be able to glean a lot of information and just a lot of, tricks of the trade type of deal from Tyrod Taylor.
Tausch, did you hear anything that Jonathan Gannon said today?
Obviously I didn't. I mean, I didn't know. I don't even know what color is the sky right now. I guess I've been bunked up. I don't know.
Took a Hamilton
No,
nap.
I did not. What did he have to say?
No, I mean, I only heard like one thing that I heard Jason ask him, but I'm just, I guess since you haven't heard anything that he said, I was just going to ask you now, how excited do you think Wildy's going to be tomorrow now that he actually got to speak to him? I don't know how much juice he actually got out of him.
Yeah, he was definitely irritated about the fact that he had not talked to him since he got hired in, mid-January. And it's now May, which I love to disagree with Jason, but I do think that's absurd that it's taken this long. We, just trying to get some type of information about what he's all about, even though we've seen what he's had to do defensively. He's, I think going to be a multiple guy. It's good that Jason finally was able to, at least with the rest of the beat guys, to get some info, not only for our shows, because May, without, mini camps and stuff going, it's good to get some fodder, but also just to get a better understanding of what his thoughts are with maybe certain players or certain schemes, to get an idea of what this defense is going to look like once they get into camp.
With Badgers, I know Matt's got a big derby question for you, but Badgers football, spring practice kind of going on. What have you seen that's been encouraging?
There's more size, and I think there's more athleticism, but I'm just going to kind of stay reserved on this. There's a couple of years ago I got all excited. All the edge guys look so good, and there's all this stuff, and it's spring ball. So I was only able to get over there a couple of times. There is no doubt, especially up front, more size on offense. And I think there's, kind of just in, talking and looking around, I think there is a very positive vibe about what this team can do running the football, which I know we have not been very successful at the last couple of years, and that's something that will pay well if that is indeed the case. But again, it's early, and I'm not gonna sit here and glaze any unit or any players, but I will say just in, kind of taking a look at the athleticism and some of the size, it's noticeably different than what it was last year.
Tausch, it was the Derby last weekend. Have you ever been?
I have. I've been a bunch. It's a fantastic sporting event.
What stands out to you most? What makes it the most unique, or why is it such a fantastic sporting event? Because it's a bucket lister for me.
It literally has everything you would want. And I don't care what walk of life you're in. Like there's a fashion component, there's a gambling component, there's a infield porta potty sprinting, take your tops off type deal. Like there is literally everything that you want to get your head wrapped around. You can get your head wrapped around at the Derby. You want to find you can find whatever you're looking for at the Kentucky Derby. I feel fairly confident in that.
Wait, so did you go with Aaron Rodgers' group? Because he famously goes with a massive group of Packers.
No, I didn't. I was going long before I knew Aaron Rodgers. I went every year from, I think, 1999 until probably 07 or 08. So I had a stretch where we went every year. And it is, like I'm telling you, there's a matter of fact, I can almost go through my Taylor Swift era phase where we went to the Oaks and we started off in the infield, kind of doing it that way. Then we went and got seats, and then we ended up in like a nice spot later on where you had to like wear the suit and tie and all that. So I've kind of covered all of it. And I'm going to be honest with you, the most fun you had, which I would never do now, would be the infield.
Yeah, the infield looks so chaotic. Like, well, actually, I have a question. Can you actually see the race from in there? Like, to me, it just looks like a giant mosh pit.
Sort of. It's a mess. And if it rains, it's real messy. But I just remember we had went, and a couple of my buddies that I played with, we did a winter tour. So we were down at the Final Four. We did Mardi Gras. And there was a lot more Mardi Gras action in that infield than I ever imagined. And then people are sprinting on top of porta potties, and you could bet on the guys racing. Like it was a whole scene, man. Like it's something I didn't know what I was getting myself into until you got there. And then once you get there, you're like, now I get what all the fuss is about.
Mark, this story, and it's kind of just half triggering because I'm old now. Can you tell me the story about how you came back to the University of Wisconsin for your last season? You ran into a coach somewhere that realized that you had next year eligibility, correct?
Yeah, I was down there with Jason Eck, who is now the head coach at New Mexico.
Down where?
And we were with a couple of at the Derby.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
So but we ran into the head ball coach at the University of Wisconsin and some assistant coaches, and after we were all having some laughs and things of that nature. There was, some conversations had, and then after we all got back, that's when the conversations about, is there some, could we get you back? Is there, what are you thinking? And that was kind of how that all was spearheaded, and all stemmed back to my trip to the Derby.
Wow. So you might be able to attribute your pro career to going to the Derby?
I'll say this, it definitely didn't hurt.
All right.
So, yeah,
I
do I think I would have eventually found my way back to Wisconsin that fifth year regardless? Yeah, I do. Did this help be the catalyst for it? Absolutely it did.
All right.
All right, I got one old guy question for you. Today I was told that I need to get progressive contacts and progressive lenses for my glasses. What was the moment you're like, all right, I've hit it. Like, now I'm officially old. What was that moment for you? Or have you not had it yet?
I wasn't even really that old, but I knew this was more of when my football career was over. I just remember it was the next fall, and I was out golfing. I had one of those walking push carts because I was trying to get some steps in. I was walking, and somebody was talking about Indomitian Sue, and I said, what's funny? Last year at this time, I was blocking Indomitian Sue, and now I'm out here with like 85-year-old women pushing my golf push cart golfing. And that's when I kind of looked at it and I was like, whoa, things change quickly in a year.
Yeah. No,
I think you were probably old when you were like, I need to start counting my steps. I think that's when it hits.
Hey, touche. That could very well be true, too. I hadn't looked at it that way. I thought the Indomitian Sue angle was better, but I totally agree.
Molly will
with
keep you humble. Molly will keep you humble.
Yeah. She wants to know if you could have taken those old ladies on the golf course too.
She's got me as far as the WBA, and Hamilton beat me. Molly got the better of me today.
Mark,
Ding,
awesome
ding, ding.
stuff. Thank you.
That was supposed to be like a boxing bell.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got the horn down for the Kentucky Derby?
Oh no, I was gonna do a DJ Khaled horn. Oh, how does it go? I'm trying to think of a trumpet. That's good. See, here's the difference between us. You play an instrument, or you have capabilities of it. I can't.
That was good. Your trumpet was good.
Every time she breaks into the circus, like every time with circus music. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly to the Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show.
Maybe, can I get a Molly was right? Like, literally.
Molly was right.
Thank you.
I thought we had like a liner, yeah.
No. We should get one. That should be the liner. That is going to be the liner moving forward.
Yeah,
okay,
with
thank
all
you.
of my enthusiasm, I threw into that one.
Exactly.
I can give you a better one. Molly was right!
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube. Rah! Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute.
This Badger Minute brought to you by the ESPN Wisconsin app. Your state, your teams, your ESPN. Available in the Apple and Android app stores. Download the ESPN Wisconsin app today. With this Badger Minute, I'm Jesse Nelson. Wisconsin softball on to the postseason with the Big Ten tournament taking place this week in College Park, Maryland. The Badgers are the 7th seed in this year's conference tournament and are set to face 10-seed Purdue in the opening round Wednesday afternoon. First pitch for the Badgers and Boilermakers is scheduled for 3:30 Central Time. The winner advances to face 2-seed Oregon on Thursday in the quarterfinals. All games are televised on the Big Ten Network. Wisconsin's in search of winning its first Big Ten softball tournament title since 2013.
Wisconsin weather is unpredictable. Your windows shouldn't be. Upgrade with Pella and get 0% interest until 2030. Order by April 30th at PellaWI.com.
Every event tells a story, from the first impression to the final moments. Have someone guide your guests through every chapter the way you want the story told. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With a strong presence, great voices, and an award-winning team, trust us to guide, direct, and inform your guests through all the different chapters of the day. For fun, memorable entertainment for any event, please visit us at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
What's on Tap brought to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Rooting for the Brew Crew because we're from Milwaukee too. Tastes like Miller time. Every regular season Friday home game at American Family Field, ticketed fans 21 and over who sit in the Miller Lite beer pit in the left field loge bleachers will receive a free Brewers cap courtesy of Miller Lite. Milwaukee Brewers baseball and Miller Lite.
Hey, it's John Hayes, owner of Goodman's Jewelers. Come in and discover the high standards, classic traditions, honesty, integrity, and elegance when you walk through our doors. For over 90 years, customers have returned again and again to our warm boutique setting. Trust me, because I've been there for over 40 of them. Whether it's time to come back or your first time in, stop by Goodman's Jewelers at 220 State Street today. Goodman's Jewelers, the diamond store of Madison since 1933.
The best is at Goodman's.
Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is tough, so Metro Ford of Madison makes it easy with mobile service. Metro Ford will come directly to you, home, office, wherever your day takes you. Their Ford certified techs handle oil changes, filters, batteries, wipers, inspections, and more, all without a visit to the dealership. You stay on schedule, we'll take care of the rest. Call 608-246-3600 today to book your mobile service appointment, and let service come to you. That's Metro Ford of Madison. Visit them at metrofordofmadison.com.
A strong team makes all the difference, and Everlight Solar just expanded theirs. Everlight now offers roofing and exterior services for homeowners dealing with storm damage. From the first call to the final repair, Everlight quickly handles everything under one roof. When your roof takes a hit, you've got a team behind you. Start today at everlightroofing.com. That's everlightroofing.com. Everlight, powering through any storm. A proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics.
Greg Scalzo here for Buck and Honey's. Congratulations to the perennial Best of Madison Award winner by the folks at Madison Magazine. Meet me at Buck and Honey's to celebrate Wisconsin hospitality. Whether you're enjoying the view on the Yahara River in Monona, exploring Wanakee, visiting the OG in Sun Prairie, or checking out the new location in Mount Horeb, you can enjoy the Buck and Honey's experience in a neighborhood near you. Serving lunch and dinner 7 days a week with brunch every Saturday and Sunday. I'll see you at Buck and Honey's.
This is Robin Bryden from the depths of Scotland, and you're listening to Jim, Matt and Molly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
More valuable to the Packers this season, Jonathan Gannon, who spoke for the first time today, much to the excitement of Jason Wilde, or Tyrod Taylor, the new backup quarterback for the Green Bay Packers? And Matt, what's your vote on that one? You can chime in 844-770-3776. That's the Carbo Stock and Text line. List is more, and that is our Siding Limited poll question.
It's Gannon. It's got to be Gannon. Tyrod Taylor, it's a great signing, and especially with what Tauscher said and what I was kind of had the inkling, but I don't necessarily know because I wasn't an NFL lineman like Tauscher was. There is going to be some, not mentorship, but a guy that Jordan Love can bounce ideas off of, someone who's been in the league and seen a lot of it. That's going to be extremely beneficial. But this is your defensive coordinator. He's a part of every single game, and one of the knocks that we had on Halfley at the end of the year last year is he lost his bell cow, his horse, so to speak, quarterback tackler, his quarterback tackler, and we lost 5 games in a row. Jonathan Gannon talked about putting guys in the best position to win, not having like a scheme or a philosophy, and trying to move guys into their best roles where they can make the biggest impact. And that might just be coach talk. I do like hearing it, but I don't feel like that's something Halfley did at the end of last year. I felt like we kept with that similar defense that we tried and just tried to get the pressure with someone, Micah's backup, and we failed on defense.
I thought they blitzed more. Again, everyone's going to say something's different. To me, it's the players that matter. Mm-hmm. It's like if Micah Parsons is healthy, the Packers defense is going to be really damn good this year. Adrian Cooper healthy. And McKinney healthy. Those are the 3 most important players. Hargrave's just got to play his role. Wyatt come back healthy. But those are like the 3 big playmakers on this defense. Those are the 3 guys that matter. And to me, I think most defensive coordinators, I know fans love to do this, but I think it's like hitting coaches in baseball or managers in baseball. Like they don't if they're really terrible, they'll make a big difference. And if they're really elite level, amazing good, like Vic Fangio, they might make a difference. But I think most of the other ones are all dependent on the players that they have. And Jonathan Gannon's going to look like a good defensive coordinator because he's got really good players.
So you don't think there's anything to, like, knowing what, when the offense sends out a particular personnel, knowing what they're more likely to play and putting your right personnel in, or like calling the plays and being a part of every play? It's bigger than baseball where, like, again, I'm not a seam head, but I imagine there's some nuance that you can do as a manager, but it's not like you're calling a new play every single time.
But I'm talking like baseline. I think most defensive coordinators can do that, and they're going to be dependent. Like you can call the right play as a defensive coordinator. It doesn't matter.
But if your players are bad, it doesn't matter.
So I think most of them can figure that out because it's just not as intricate as an offense. And for a defense, you're kind of figuring out what zones are going to be covered or who's matched up man-to-man, and that's coaching throughout the week. But that's the players' ability to be able to do the things you coach.
I guess I think about it like on defense, right? Who's more impactful? Micah Parsons, Jonathan Gannon? Answer.
Parsons.
Okay. Who's more impactful? Lucas Van Ness or Jonathan Gannon?
Ness.
Yeah. So, like, to me, I think that the players are so much more impactful. Just I don't want to keep reiterating what you're saying because I do agree more so with Jim in the sense of, like, it's the players that are going to make the difference for the defense. Now, if Jonathan Gannon is, like, a complete knucklehead, there's another time that I'm using that word today. If he's a complete knucklehead, can't have, like, a grip on the locker room, that's a completely different story, which I don't think is going to be the case. But, like, if he's just going to be a defensive coordinator, does the job, you have the right players to make the plays, great. But, like, going back to what our conversation was at the beginning of the show with Tyrod Taylor, if Jordan Love is out 2 games this year, what is he going to be able to do? Like, that's incredibly important, especially the way that Jordan Love's availability has been the last couple of years.
100%. But the big clarifier that in what you said was if. There's no guarantee that Tyrod Taylor sees the field at all this season.
True.
There is a guarantee that Jonathan Gannon's going to call plays for 18 games. Or 17 games, but...
Honestly, I hope to God we don't see Tyrod Taylor. I hope we don't. And I honestly hope we don't even have to have a conversation about Jonathan Gannon's coaching ability. Because if we don't, then that means that the defense is pretty good.
We'll continue this conversation on the other side. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
Molly Brown here, and it's time for spring savings at Metro Kia of Madison. Get into a 2026 Kia Sorento with 0% APR for 48 months. That's just $20.83 per $1,000 financed. Plus, drive with confidence backed by Metro Kia's 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Don't wait. These offers end May 4th, 2026. Head to Metro Kia of Madison on the east side or visit metrokiaofmadison.com and drive home your new Kia today.
Hey Madison, it's Rich Eisen. Join me for the Rich Eisen Show, weekdays noon to 2, right here on 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ryan Wollersheim, and this is your Sports and Update brought to you by the Jump Around, a Badgers dedicated show. Tune in every Thursday at 12:30 on the ESPN Madison YouTube page as Jim Rutledge and Riley Yauk talk all things Wisconsin Badgers football, basketball, and more. The Jump Around every Thursday at 12:30 on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. There's a new backup quarterback in Titletown as the Packers are signing veteran Tyrod Taylor. Taylor will be the replacement for Malik Willis, who played behind Jordan Love the past 2 seasons before signing with the Miami Dolphins in free agency. Packers also released quarterback Desmond Ridder, which leaves Taylor and Kyle McCord as the backups behind Love currently on the roster. And per ESPN's Rob Domofsky, Tyrod Taylor is expected to be the favorite to back up Jordan Love this season. Read more about the Packers' newest addition over at ESPN.com. Then the Milwaukee Brewers are also back in action tonight, and so are Jackson Chourio and Andrew Vaughn. Chourio and Vaughn were both reinstated from the IL today after they had been dealing with fractured bones in their left hand. Chourio hasn't played for Milwaukee this season, while Vaughn appeared in only 1 game before going on the injured list after opening day. They both play tonight versus the St. Louis Cardinals with first pitch scheduled for 6:45 p.m. Tune in right here on 1.5 ESPN, Madison's home of the Brewers.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You've got to keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game. And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow. Oh.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
Shots, explosives.
Shoo, 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 shoo.
Get ready for some fun in Green Bay.
Let the hate flow through you.
It's not cool. It can be cool to Matt. Like, things can be cool to other people if they're cool to you.
I like Star Wars.
He's
I know it's
so
nerdy as
judgmental.
hell.
Star Wars
so
is cool.
judgmental. No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
When
Neither
I
Star
dressed up
Trek,
in my
none of
Star
it.
Wars outfit,
it
that
wasn't
was
that cool.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is the award-winning Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. If the mountains are blue, you know what to do.
And that's Crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power and the trophy in the Everlight Solar Studio. We are presented by Coors Light. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. Jim Rutledge, Molly Brown, and Matt Hamilton. Primetime oil shine behind the glass. We take you up to Brewers baseball. Pre-game will start at 6:10. We'll take you up to 6 o'clock here. But then Brewers take on the Cardinals. Cardinals 20-14, one of the better teams in the National League. But the Brewers getting reinforcements here. Tonight's starting the lineup on May 4th at St. Louis.
May the 4th.
Be with you, Matt Hamilton.
Is it Star Wars night
I'm
in
sure
St.
everywhere.
Louis?
Probably.
Well, the Brewers had Star Wars night like 2 weekends ago.
Yeah, because they weren't home for May the 4th be with you, so they had to do it early.
If everyone could see Molly's face on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream, you could see her excitement for.
Yeah.
I'm just dying to go to a game to get like a souvenir lightsaber.
Well, no, it'd probably be like a bobblehead, but they'd have like the robe and the.
Oh my
instead
God,
of a
even
bat,
better.
They'd have a lightsaber, yeah.
Even better.
That'd be sick.
We are kind of simple creatures, Matt Hamilton. There's the wand in Harry Potter, lightsaber in Star Wars.
I mean, I will die on this hill.
Knights
Star Wars is
knights have
cooler
swords,
than Harry Potter.
What'd you say? Nighttime swords?
Knights have swords.
Oh, knights have swords, yes.
Yeah.
And just like something to hold in their hands.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why I have the football.
Mm-hmm.
I got rid of the lightsaber, Jim.
I'm glad you put it away. It was inappropriate for the office. But Garrett Mitchell, Jackson Churio in the starting lineup there with Bryce Terang. Then you have William Contreras, Bowers, and then Andrew Vaughn as well, Sal Frelick, and then some dude I've never heard of, and Hamilton. But the important part here is Vaughn and Churio are in the lineup.
Yeah,
So
I
that's-
mean, I'm surprised Churio did because Ryan was telling us
Ryan
before the
Ginto?
show that he took a foul ball off the ankle.
Yeah, he fouled
Down
on
in
Ryan.
Triple A.
Jackson Churio did, yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't me. I'm not following anything.
Yeah, not
up
Ryan.
here.
Not Ryan.
No,
Yeah,
Jackson-
that seems like you like that. That's totally a Ryan move. Like
No,
you're like
making-
playing like softball with your buddies at the
Softball?
park. Shut up. Softball with your buddies at the park on a Saturday, and like something hits you in the ankle. Like I could see that happening to you.
I think somebody could hit me in the ankle with the ball. I would not foul the ball off myself because there's no way I'm making contact.
Okay.
I'm not. I was never coordinated.
So
I was bad at baseball.
you don't want to sub in my softball league?
Do you play softball?
I dabble.
Softball and baseball are
I'm a sub. I'm a sub on the softball team.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Did he go play like in Appleton? Is that where Jackson
No,
Trio went?
they was at the AAA
Nashville.
affiliate in Nashville.
Oh, okay. Did you see that?
Nashville
Keston,
Sound.
Yep. Sound or sounds?
random. Did you see that Keston Hira plays for the Rattlers?
He plays for the Timber Rattlers?
Yeah, I just saw it on
I did not know he was
Spectrum
back.
News the other day.
Remember
Oh
when
my
he
God.
was good?
Yeah.
Like, there was a
Yeah.
hot minute he was going to be.
People thought he
I was like
the next one for
2019,
the Brewers.
2018.
But,
Yeah.
like, he couldn't field, and then apparently there must have been some pitch they figured out that he doesn't know how to hit.
Yeah,
Unless
he-
there's a
he
different
pulled
Hira.
down.
No, that's
But
him.
I'm pretty
'cause
sure.
he fell off a cliff.
Yeah, he was terrible after. I mean, he had like 2 really good months, and then he really contributed.
It reminds
nothing.
me of another former Brewer. None of you are going to know, but Pat Listash. He won.
Great
Pat
name.
Listash.
That's a baseball name.
Pat
Or
Listash.
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 Okay.
Stash.
I like that.
Pat
name.
Listash,
Yo.
and he won. It's probably like 96, 97, but he won AL Rookie of the Year, and then was terrible the rest of his career.
Oh, so this was back when the Brewers were still in the AL.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's forever ago.
Yeah,
I don't think I was alive.
It was- they call that a Chase
Jim, you're
Claypool.
ancient.
They call that a Chase Claypool. Your best year is your rookie year.
Fair.
Matt, you weren't here on Friday. It was
I mean, he
his
looked
level
like
of descending stats. Literally, his catches all went down year by year.
Yeah.
Yards went down year by year. Touchdowns year by year. Like, it was wild to see.
I had him. I love. Who am I kidding? I love bringing up fantasy football. I had him his rookie year in fantasy football. I loved Chase Claypool, so I really liked the idea of him trying out. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
don't-
Yeah, no harm. Try him
Yeah.
out for sure.
Yeah, see if he's still
I
got
thought
the
maybe
legs.
they're going to try to play him at tight end. He's not.
gotten
He's like
bigger?
He's 10 pounds lighter listed wise than Tucker Kraft.
Oh.
You guys remember Alan Lazard?
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
how he was like
Good
a wide
times, Iowa
basically
State.
a tight end? I
It's
feel like
because he
that-
couldn't run.
That's kind of what the Packers are looking for with that Chase Claypool type.
Yeah.
They have a couple undrafted
Yeah, but he would
free
block,
agents.
wouldn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Where-
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
but I think we talked about it on Friday where it's like he's not going to block.
Yeah, the only thing you have for Chase
he's
Claypool is like,
desperate. I don't know.
yeah, if you're out of the league for 2 years, be like, all right, I guess I
I'll
can
take a
do
paycheck
it.
anywhere I can
I'll
get it.
block.
Yeah.
Fair.
Man, he was surprisingly not as good as I thought he was going to be too.
So did you get Chase Claypool your second year of fantasy? Or no?
It was his rookie year.
No, but like you didn't get him the second year because he did so good the first year?
Yeah, because he was like higher on the list. He was then sought after.
Do you feel like you're like smarter than NFL people? Like when you make those moves, like and you get a guy like bottom of the draft pick in the
And they
in
work
fantasy?
out. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you feel like one of those. I feel like I got Rasul Douglas and I'm Goody. I got him off a practice squad and then I traded him for a 4th-round pick. Look at me.
And
I'm
then
a
how-
genius.
God, I wish the league was still going. Like you would be perfect on the league.
Oh, the show? Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Like seriously, those would be Matt's best friends.
Yes.
Maybe. Maybe.
So, like, how,
I really care about the trophy that's on my house right now, on my mantle.
what is your scouting process for fantasy? Like to find these diamonds in the rough?
Oh, I mean, just like most GMs, you watch a lot of tape. Yeah, you look at the
By
RAS
tape,
score.
you mean what, YouTube?
TikToks.
Yeah, YouTube.
Okay.
That's the only place I'm getting tape. And yeah, sometimes you check out their Instagram, make sure they're not partying too hard. They're posting videos of them doing training.
Are you Are they going to be on your payroll?
Well, no, but I don't want a
like
guy
Matt
who
might
wants
pick
to
these
party
guys.
in the off season. I want a guy who's working, right?
So the ones that party, Matt will message, be like, hey, you want to party? And then the other one is he drafts on his fantasy team.
Exactly. Exactly. And then when you do party with him, you don't tell him you didn't draft him in the fantasy league.
There you go.
That's the trick. I had to break the news to George Kittle that I didn't pick him up in my fantasy league the other year.
Was he okay with that?
He was devastated.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You didn't really do that, did you?
I definitely talked to I did talk to George Kittle about it because he asked about fantasy football.
He asked you about it?
Just in general, yeah. He's like, do you play fantasy?
Tips and tricks.
He said, do you play
Is
fantasy?
he allowed
I'm
to,
like,
are you allowed to play fantasy if you're in the NFL? Probably not.
Yeah, you can play
as long as you're just doing it with buddies for no money.
Yeah.
What?
I'm sure you can do it if you're not like
doing it for
gambling
money?
with it. You couldn't do it on like DraftKings, but if you and your buddies set up like an ESPN account and wanted to run it, I'm sure that's fine.
That'd be so funny if like George Kittle picked himself and then he didn't perform
He gets
well.
injured.
Yeah, he gets injured because he always does.
Well, it's because of that electric building next to their training facility.
No, that's the reason that they're all like Greek gods.
No, that's
Right?
why they all.
No,
That's
there's
why
like
they're all frail.
Wasn't the whole?
They were saying
Did
that-
Fred Warner come back last year?
No, he didn't end up coming
He
back.
didn't- no?
He was on the practice field during the playoffs, but I think he even said after the season, he was like, the odds of me actually coming back and like playing in a game are like 5%.
So, Lusu, what I remember what Matt is referencing is that there is an electrical facility nearby that 49ers at least acknowledged that there could be a possibility.
Dude,
that,
there's no way. Is
so
there?
they at least, did they do a study?
They
or some
said-
sort
There
of,
was some studies,
Yeah.
air quotes.
Yeah.
John Lynch made a joke about it, I think, at the owners'
It's like
meeting.
living
so I
by
didn't know if it
power
was-
lines.
I didn't know if it was a real, well, that's more real than this. I think, I don't know.
What? The 5G.
Why do you go like literally? You have this thing, Matt. I don't know if anybody else has noticed it, but like when you do like this thing where you go cross-eyed.
Yeah.
You're like, it's 5G.
It's put the
That's
right
a conspiracy.
emphasis on
I
it.
don't know why he does that.
They're making him
I'm
cross
not.
his eyes. 'cause
I
he's
used to
speaking
not,
the
and I
truth.
started using my cell phone too much. I live by power lines, and now I go cross-eyed when I get excited.
We
Okay.
didn't
I
need
bet
to
your
know
wife
that.
loves that.
We didn't need to know that.
Baby, you're making me cross-eyed right now.
Real
Are those
Real
eyes
bad.
crossed? Or are you happy to see me?
Yeah, exactly. It's like when I get home.
Every week on the Here District podcast, listen to the biggest names in basketball talk about your favorite team, the Milwaukee Bucks. Hosted by Bucks legend Marcus Johnson and his son, NCAA champion Chris Johnson. Follow along as they break down the latest action on the court and around the league. Joined by the all-time great players and journalists who know the game best, Here District brings you Bucks analysis like you've never heard it before. Watch Here District on the Bucks official YouTube channel or listen wherever you get your podcasts, including the ESPN Wisconsin app. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I didn't have braces.
That is such a dad thing to say. But moms know that if your daughter has messed up teeth, it's going to lead to a lifetime of problems
But
for
what's
her.
messed up teeth? I don't think I have messed up teeth.
Is that what your mom told you?
You're perfect just the way you are.
Save
little
herself
guy.
$5,000?
You don't need straight teeth.
Orthodontics is a racket.
Smiles are like
don't even-
fingerprints.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breeze Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
With me is Jeff Henson, owner of Englehart Motorsports. Jeff, you felt your previous business technology vendor had become complacent and their costs were increasing. So you contacted James Imaging Systems.
We found that moving forward with James Imaging was going to be a step in the right direction to help reduce cost.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation to help businesses do business better and save some money.
Up front, what James Imaging was able to show us as far as annual savings was substantial.
Plus, there's James Service and Support.
The quality of the service, that they live up to what they've promised, which they've clearly delivered on that.
Jeff, with business technology supported by people who keep their promises, how do you feel?
Extremely happy.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Call 608-221-3457 or visit jamesimaging.com.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
I didn't see myself going to college because I struggled with anxiety and depression, but I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I've found my community. There are a ton of support resources, and I never feel like I'm alone. My advice to others, keep pushing on. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Harry Douglas here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Health's brand new med spa in Sun Prairie is absolutely amazing. So whether you're ready to refresh your skin, relax with a hydrofacial like I did last week, or try the latest in body contouring, the experts at Carbon, they've got you covered. I've seen the results, and they're absolutely incredible. You can book your visit today at carbonworldhealth.com and experience the new standard of self-care at Carbon World Health in Sun Prairie.
She's Molly Brown. I'm Jim Rutledge. Matt Hamilton with us. We are in the Everlight Solar Studio. Prime time more shine behind the glass. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That is the Carbless Talking text line. This is more. Matt, you mentioned it earlier. Jason Wilde is going to be very excited. Jonathan Gannon is finally has spoken as the new defensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers. We're going to play a little for real or phony with Gannon.
Do you have fire in your gut?
Oh, my God.
That's just Taco Bell.
Did you?
Just kidding.
Well, look who's talking now.
You talking to me? Then who the hell else are you talking? Talking to me?
Now, are they speaking the truth?
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Or feeding us crap?
You're a phony! Hey, everybody! This guy's a great big phony!
Time to decide if it's for real or phony.
Yeah, guys, so as Jim said, Jason Wilde going to be the happiest person in Wisconsin that Jonathan Gannon finally spoke, because Jason got to ask one of the first questions, and one of the first questions he had to ask was about some of those notable quotes that Jonathan Gannon had when he was the D coordinator in Philly during the Super Bowl defenses. Not shots, explosive, not all that stuff, Matt. I know you're laughing over there.
Shots, explosives.
What are you giggling about, Matt?
Oh, I'm just giggling that Jason Wilde finally had a chance to ask Jonathan Gannon a question about himself and the Packers. He was like, hey, remember when you were on the Eagles? Tell me about this.
Well, it's important because he's going to bring that same philosophy to the Packers defense. So he talked about that, the idea of not having a true scheme and being adaptable.
The point is the game's it adapts, right? And I don't really get caught up into 4-3, 3-4. We're an NFL style defense, hopefully. And I just believe that you got to continually every year try to adapt and solve problems and really with your guys in mind, right? So this is a whole new crew for me that we're just getting to learn, all new different players, So yeah, there's some principles that, there's some things that I like to do, but it's only if our players can do it. I told them the other day, I was like, if we're not good at this just because I like it, we're not going to do it, So that's our job. We got to put them in the best positions possible that they feel comfortable that they can go out and play the game. And
so, Matt, I'll ask you first then. How do you feel about Gannon having this true philosophy of we're going to build the defense around what the players do best? No scheme, not married to anything.
Right. I do think that's for real, but he did it with some very phony coach talk.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? Like he hit
You're a phony.
most of the cliches. But I think that was for real. I think he truly believes that. I think he does that. And I'm going to give him for real. But that was some phony coach talk.
I'm for real. Molly, you said you
I
liked
it. I liked what he said. Because if he's actually going to do what he says he's going to do and coach around the players that he has and not try to get them to fit into something that he does, good.
Yeah.
Use your players to the best. Like we've talked about it. They don't have the best players on defense, so... Good. Coach to what they're good at.
Maximize them.
Yes, please do.
I agree that he is for real. I mean, he's not saying anything any defensive coordinator worth their salt wouldn't say. Jim Leonard would come in here and say the same thing. We're going to use the guys that we have. What I'm curious about, let's say Gannon's here a few years, I can almost guarantee that over the next few drafts, there'll be people who will fit the exact scheme that Gannon wants to do. But it's smart this year, instead of trying to gut the defense and say, we are going to scheme and run what we have and go with the players we have and put them in the best positions to succeed. But when their contracts come up or they're easier to cut and they don't fit the system Gannon truly wants to run, I'm guessing those guys will be gone. Which doesn't include Parsons or those guys are system agnostic. They're going to kick ass anywhere. So
right.
I do think he's for real, but for this year, he will want to bring in his own guys over time.
So he actually did inform the media up there that the Packers consulted Gannon before trading for linebacker Zaire Franklin and before signing defensive tackle Javon Hargrave this offseason.
So they can communicate with the defensive coordinator, but not with Matt LaFleur as the head coach?
Apparently. He's known him for probably less than a month before they went out and got those guys.
So, yeah, he's already started bringing in guys to run the system he wants to run, but he's not going to try to stick a square peg into a round hole.
Okay, well, speaking of how the defensive roster is built, he did have a lot of praise for how Goody and the rest of the Packers have built the defensive side of the ball.
They got a lot of talent. Matt and Goody, the whole personnel side has done a really good job. They've done a really good job, in my opinion, of acquiring talent, good players, that it's a good mix of some younger players. We got some vets that are some really good players, that sweet spot like McKinney I think about, who's like, you think he's been playing forever because he's such a high-performing vet, but he's still pretty young, So, and then you got some guys that are younger that are, on their first contract that have played really good football. We should have a chance.
So, Jim, how did you feel with, is that for real or phony Gannon talking about the defensive roster the Packers have?
I think it's phony. I mean, obviously they have some really good players, but in general, there's just also big gaps. And I don't know if I'm getting hired, I'm going to be like, yeah, my GM did a great job assembling these players. But I do think that there are as many, it feels very boom or bust on the defense. Like certain players are like, this is a home run, and others, including even Hargraves, are like, I don't know, maybe. Mm-hmm. But you have, again, Cooper, Parsons, and McKinney, without a doubt, they're going to be like Pro Bowl caliber, all pro caliber players. The rest, I don't know.
Molly?
What's your question?
Do you think he was being for real or phony when talking about how well they've built the personnel on defense?
The name of the game.
No, I get it, but I didn't know if you asked me like a specific question, like how we doing like pole dancing or something. I mean, yeah, like what Jim was saying. Like there's good players and then there's guys that you're like, I don't even I barely even know you. Not to be like Mariah Carey on you, but
Gannon was being honest when he was talking about this. Because the fact that he named one player,
he kind of stuttered his way through this conversation, and honestly, I couldn't. If I'm being fully frank, the reason I kind of didn't know what you were asking was because I was paying attention. I don't want to point this out because now it's like you're gonna hear it in every single clip, but you could hear his like.
Yeah, he does. Yep.
And it was really hard for me to like not look at. No, it's not. It's just the slobber.
He's just the slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker.
Not to bring up slobber knockers and knuckleheads all today, but like, just I couldn't get past that, and so I kind of started to tune him out because I didn't want to hear it anymore.
Like a store.
And it wasn't that bad in the first one because I enjoyed what he was saying, but this one it was really hard to look past.
The first one, I'll say, I edited that one.
No, you didn't.
More.
Really?
Yeah, I tried to trim it down because it was really long.
Okay.
This one wasn't as long, so I didn't go through the effort of that, and I think that's why.
This one was just a lot of
kisses.
Blood kisses at the press conference.
All right. Well, before you say for real or phony, I think it's safe to say that he's no Jeff Hafley when it comes to the microphone.
No.
Oh God. But if he's a better defensive coach.
The Packers don't have a lot of great speakers.
Charismatic leaders.
I don't care if you're a good speaker, though.
No, I was just saying they don't, though. Like LaFleur, Gannon.
Continue.
I
Go
do
ahead.
have a question for you, Polly, which I'll probably get to later. I'm going to say phony because for all the same reasons Jim and Molly said, that he didn't really seem to know all the players. Like, this is your first interview or press conference since you were hired. You're not going to go out there and be like, man, this team sucks. Like, they don't have DBs. Their linebackers are weak. They've got one good safety and one good pass rusher. Like,
he didn't even say one good pass rusher. He brought up McKinney. He never mentioned Micah Parsons.
Yeah, so,
I think he doesn't have to be said. Like, I don't think that's good.
Yeah. I
the
don't
name who what is it?
He who shall not be named.
I do believe that Gannon knows most of the players on this team, but that was pure coach talk. That was pure first interview. I'm going to make sure to pump this team up and make sure they know I'm behind them.
All right, well, speaking of that, he did talk about why the Packers defensive coordinator job was so appealing, including because of some of the players on the offensive side of the ball for the Packers.
The place, the people, and then, our players. Having competed against them last year, the people on defense, and not just the people on defense, the people on offense. This is a good crew on offense, having to try to defend them for,
what is happening?
A couple different years. But Jordan Love, that was a huge thing to me, and I think he's in the top tier. So
who's he blowing kisses
if
to?
you got those things,
Jordan
Jason,
Love.
will have a chance to win.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
So you guys think that was just phony in that
I'm going to
case?
be honest. I was so distracted by Molly adding in her own little
I barely
sounds.
did.
I was doing that.
Yeah,
I was-
between all of us doing that,
I was kissing in your
very
ear, Matt
distracted.
Hamilton.
You.
Again, that one also seemed a little bit phony.
That was very fun. That one was brutal.
Like, again,
You're
it was
a
just,
phony.
oh, man, like it's the people, the culture, the stadium, and now I get to play with all these great offensive players, and I'm the DC. Like, how cool is that?
He's
Like, come on.
filibustering for like a good 20 seconds before he comes up with anything for an answer.
Yeah.
Before I mentioned Jordan Love.
What was the question? Like,
It was
what are you
just what
excited to be
defensive
here
players.
for?
Yeah,
What
what
made
made,
the job
this
so
job
appealing?
Gotcha.
I was like, you hardly answered the question.
I think
bro.
we are now aware of why it took so long for him to speak to the media.
Maybe he gets anxiety or something.
Who do you think the Packers?
Overactive salvatory glands.
Salvatore?
Salvatore.
He plays for the Brewers,
Salivatory?
Matt.
I don't know.
Salivatory? Yeah, maybe that.
That was a good one.
Thank you. Matt didn't even
even catch
hear
you.
it. No.
It was a Sal Frelick joke, right?
You said Salvatore Glands. I said
Yeah.
he plays for the Brewers, Matt. He's not the DC for the Packers. So then, all right, final question for you guys then. Do you think it was Jonathan Gannon or the Packers who didn't want Jonathan Gannon to speak for this long? Who was holding who back? Was Jonathan Gannon just please don't make me do it?
I'm so no, because they've had bad speakers before too. Like you've got the freaking who's the offensive coordinator, Adam Stenavich, that goes up and says something that he shouldn't say. I know he's entertaining, but like he always goes up and says something that Matt LaFleur then has to backtrack.
But the
so I feel like that's
guy
worse.
like thinks he's good. Like
Yeah.
he thinks like he's
Explosives you can run.
I don't know. I'm curious to hear Jason like literally tomorrow talking on their show about what it was like having Jonathan Gannon, because I bet his experience was interesting.
Shoo, 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 shoo.
Good.
It's so funny.
Do you think
fire in your gut?
Do you think the guys on defense
Did you
bust them a little bit on this?
Oh, I would hope so. I hope you have a little bit of fun.
At least when they get more comfortable.
I hope he tries to like bring it into his philosophy, like we're all getting on this bus together. Because there's that whole like, did you ride the bus? Did you ride the bus here today? I hope he tries to incorporate it, because you can't outrun something like that. Molly's dying over here.
Cut my mic off.
Well, that's because you kept making your weird mouth sounds.
I'm not letting you do that.
Here you go.
He's gonna cut your mic off too.
It's just you now, Matt. Go ahead, take it.
Slobber knocker
You got
over
this,
there. This is
Matt.
Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
This is Robin Bryden from the depths of Scotland, and you're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNWisconsinContests.com. That's ESPNWisconsinContests.com.
Gearing up for tailgating, fireworks, festivals, and updating your home. This is an absolute season for it all. Siding Unlimited can handle the home part. Start the process by visiting Siding Unlimited at 2018 South Stoughton Road and check out our amazing showroom. Ideas will follow, and eventually you'll experience our fantastic carpenters installing new windows, siding, roofing, and doors. We do it all, and it starts by visiting our showroom or going to sidingunlimited.com.
This deer season, John Deere wants to give you the home field advantage. We're bringing you the best offers of the season, whether that's cash off on select new machines or a shot at the ultimate Major League Baseball prize package. Because right now, you can enter for a chance to win an MLB All-Star experience for you and 3 friends, complete with travel and lodging for All-Star Week this July. Deer season is going on now through June 3rd. Visit johndeere.com/deer season to enter and view the offers and complete contest rules. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like a data analyst.
Hey, what model did you use for these quarterly projections?
Astrology. If Mercury's in retrograde, sales tank. If Venus is rising, we crush Q4.
You built our revenue forecast off horoscopes?
Yeah, the Zodiac never lies.
This is your job for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
The area's best high school sports coverage is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania.
With baseball games streaming live on YouTube and Prep Mania Weekly with insights from the Dean Dennis Semrau, find the biggest games and the most compelling stories of the spring high school sports season on ESPN Madison. Plus, follow our social media platforms to find teams and athletes in your community featured each week.
Zimbrick Honda's Prep Mania on 100.5 ESPN and streaming live on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Bo here from Ridgetop Exteriors. Southern Wisconsin got hit hard with hail recently. If your home took a beating, now's the time to take action. We've been delivering top quality roofing, siding, and window services locally for over 23 years. With free damage assessments and insurance experts on staff, we've been your licensed, local, and trusted contractor since day one. Don't wait until small damage becomes a big problem. Turn to Ridgetop Exteriors today. RidgetopExteriors.com. That's RidgetopExteriors.com.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
When you've been seriously injured, you need a trusted team on your side. Gruber Law Offices is available 24/7 and will even come to you. Your first call is free. Your first visit is free. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Ben Brust here, and let's cut the crap. I've been sold a lie with sportswear too. You pay a fortune for big name gear, a fancy logo, a slogan, and it still stinks. Iron Jock doesn't play that game. Silver ion technology is woven into every thread, killing 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria. Now through May 10th, it's Bundle Madness. Get one lightweight hoodie, one jogger, and one short sleeve t-shirt for just $100. That's a 45% savings. Shop now at ironjock.com. That's ironjoc.com.
Hey, it's Molly Brown. And let's be honest, between work, kids, and everything else life throws at me, I'm always looking for a little extra energy. That's why I love ZOA Energy. It's made with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, so I get that boost I need without the crash or jitters. Plus, there are tons of great flavors. It's vegan, gluten-free, and even low in sugar, so it fits right into my busy, health-conscious routine. So grab a ZOA Energy, fuel your body, focus your mind, and take on your day like a champ.
This is Martin Sesaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
There was a winner of the Kentucky Derby, which we're going to talk about in a minute. But you can be a winner. Go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. That's where winners go. Millions of dollars are won every single weekend at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. So go be a winner and go to Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. Jim Rutledge alongside Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton. We are in the Everlight Solar Studio, and it's time to throw some stones.
1, 2, 3,
Some takes are cooler than others.
You know this kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Some opinions are just cooler than the rest.
Now what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold.
And if you keep it chill, then it's a cold take.
Chill out.
I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man.
I'm always the coldest.
This is Throwing Stones, presented by Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's chillest Kia dealership.
Yeah, and as Jim was saying, guys, we want to talk about the Kentucky Derby, and specifically, Molly has a lot of questions about the Derby, so it's a perfect time for a pop quiz.
The E in ESPN stands for entertainment.
Reality-based programming is changing the face of entertainment.
Is there anything in pop culture that I love that you can't ruin?
Today on TMZ.
Okay.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Time for Molly's pop culture pop quiz.
Molly?
Okay, did you guys watch the Derby first off?
Yes.
No.
How much? How much of the Derby did you
I
watch?
just watched the last 10 minutes.
Okay, Ryan?
So I had the actual race on, and then I think I had it on TV for like the hour before the race, but I was not paying attention.
Okay.
I was
Matt?
baby showering.
Okay, so you didn't watch it.
Not showering.
Yeah, you should just be saying
I was at a baby shower.
In a couple months, you will be baby showering.
Yeah,
That's
in a
actually-
couple months.
I recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
What?
Yeah, you hold the baby and take a shower with
No,
the baby.
I'm asking you, what do you mean you recommend?
I recommend taking the baby with a shower.
Yes, that is what I did too, but actually, I didn't enjoy doing it. Complete side note. I didn't enjoy doing it because I felt like I was going to drop my kid, but my husband was good at it. So I never really enjoyed it, but my husband.
Yeah, I don't know. That makes
I'd be like, I'm going to
recommended by,
fumble
like,
you.
it
You're going to
was-
slip and slide.
Yeah.
It was recommended by like a nurse, whatever, for a skin-to-skin contact for a parent, for the dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, Derby. So I turned it on like at like 2:30 or something, and then I was like, oh, this is just like people talking. I don't care about this. So then I shut it off, and then I ended up turning it back on at like 6:10 maybe, and I think it was done at 6:30 before the basketball game. So I ended up watching like the actual race, and we like it was my husband, me, and then our toddler. We each like picked a horse. Of course, my son picked the right one.
A horse, of course.
Wink, wink. Yeah, he picked the right one. But my husband was gonna pick Great White, and then I picked So Happy because it's a Rachel song, Miss Rachel song.
Okay.
You're gonna learn that in a couple months too.
Yeah, I believe
but
you.
so then Great White ended up bucking his jockey off. You didn't see this?
No,
It was
I
literally
did.
right
I
before
did
the race.
see that.
Yeah,
I did see that.
Literally bucked him off,
Oh,
and then
I
like
did-
almost stepped on him and like rolled on him almost.
I did see that. I'm sorry. I thought you meant during the race. Sorry. I saw them get loaded up. I wasn't really paying attention to the load up, though. Sorry. Anyways, go
The
ahead.
race literally got delayed because the guy got bucked off. How do you not see this?
Because I watched
And
it
also, how
back
do you
on
think somebody gets bucked off during a race? Don't you think that would have made national news and not
maybe
the
I'm-
other stories?
that's why I thought, how did I miss it? No, I still think the winner would have made the news. Anyways, go ahead.
I think that would have been like whatever. So, couple things. What is an owner? Like, I don't know the difference between owner, trainer, jockey. Like,
Okay.
what is a trainer? I mean, what is the like? Obviously, the jockey is the guy that rides the horse.
Yep.
Okay, what is the trainer?
Trainer takes care of the horse and gets the horse in like condition and figures out how it runs its best, how it likes to run, what it does, what it responds to, all that kind of stuff. Gets its legs underneath it and all that kind of stuff.
Are they wealthy?
No, they're
Trainer,
not poor,
I mean,
but
the
they're-
trainers, if like this trainer who won,
yeah,
she will be.
Yeah.
Because all of the top
They're going to go to
owners
her.
are going to ask.
And I think you get you usually get, I know the jockey does, but I think the trainer does too. You get some of the purse.
I think it's like 10. I think the jockey and the trainer both get like 10% of the purse.
Okay, so that was my question
and the
too.
purse is like 3.1 million, I want to say.
So what is it, like 300,000?
300K, yeah. It's good
Okay.
for chunk of change.
For a day. They also have like a base salary and everything.
Right.
Interesting.
And
okay.
fun fact about this trainer, Sherry DeVoe became the first female trainer
Yes.
to win the Kentucky Derby.
Yes. Good for her. That
Now,
was really exciting. But I was
That's
just like,
super cool.
what is she? Is she the money behind the horse?
No.
Is she the person that just walks it at the stable and cleans its horseshoes and all that kind of crap?
That part is true.
She does do it,
Probably, she probably has some sort of regiment, whether they do a half lap to gear up, and then they're doing full laps, and then they might go beyond a full lap to try and build conditioning, and then like Jim said,
she
racing
comes up
in the
game.
mud or
She
racing in dry.
she comes up the game plan because even when they interviewed afterwards, they're like, "I wasn't watching my horse. I was watching to see what the other horses did to see if they how fast they were going and if our horse could catch up because our horse likes to start like the last race it won or whatever started like last and came up
That
to the
was
front.
crazy.
Yeah,
Watching that live was wild.
Right.
That was really crazy. I didn't. And then when they re-showed it, and then he was like zooming between all the horses, I'm like, what is this?
Oh my god.
Yeah. But that's kind of like she works out the game plan with the jockey for the jockey to follow.
Would you say she found the golden tempo for her horse?
One thing that I also thought was super cool, because there was a lot of cool headlines after Golden Tempo won, was that the winner of the winning jockey was Jose Ortiz. The horse that he beat at the finish line was the one his brother Brad was riding.
And that
Renegade.
was the favorite Renegade.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yes, I did laugh out loud when what was it, Furtherado?
Furtherado.
Further ado?
Yes, I called it Furtherado on Friday because I was like, "Oh, Jim, you should pick that one because like you drive a Silverado." And then Riley, who was filling in, being as nice as he is, he was like, just to correct you, like it's actually Further Ado and not Furtherado." And I was like, "Well, Furtherado sounds good though."
Yeah,
so
it could be a good name.
I did laugh to myself when they announced that horse could get one into the.
Not one of my
starting
shining
gate.
moments, I will say. But then, the ceremonies after, way too long. Yeah. Like, why are we delaying the start of the NBA playoffs? I'm
You know
sorry.
what I was
know it was a
impressed
76er Celtics game that I really didn't care about, but like, my
Really?
God, why are we watching? I didn't care
Game
about that
7,
much.
you weren't interested?
Just those two teams I'm uninterested in.
And Tatum was out. That was the
I
big
guess
reason.
if there's no Tatum, but
That was
Yeah,
probably
but,
the
like,
one because of the history.
I like
was most
Maxey,
interested
though.
in.
Yeah, but
But
that's
no.
the reason you're turning into a Celtics game.
I don't enjoy watching the Celtics. I don't enjoy watching the 76ers. And if you're watching a 76ers game, you're just watching Joel Embiid on the floor half the time. I'm good.
They don't play entertaining basketball,
No.
but like Jim's saying, like the brands. I mean,
Yes.
that
The
was
the
like
brands
the
of
best
it, but
brand
like, meh.
matchup.
It was more the historic, like just the aesthetic more than anything else.
Longtime rivals in the playoffs.
It is
It's
ugly
cool.
basketball, but the uniforms and all that. But how about the reporter for the?
Oh my God, that was the weirdest thing too. When she's like interviewing the guy on the horse, and then like her horse starts walking away. She's like, "Hi, hi!" I'm like, "What is happening?"
Could you imagine?
That was
Like,
weird.
She has to be a real, and that was apparently her last
was her last
interview.
one.
But also, you must be really good at horseback riding to be able to interview someone riding a horse.
Honestly, that took so long. It's like, why do we have to walk back with these horses and have a 15-minute conversation about? It's just him talking about his family. He told the story about his brother, which was cool.
Yeah.
And then he just like kept going. He's got poop and mud on his goggles.
yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Also, that's the thing too. Is
You really think there's poop on his goggles?
Dude, you don't think that those horses are pooping to like get a little bit more like quick?
You think mid-run?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like a
Hit
marathon
the turbo
runners?
booster?
Yeah.
Someone-
Like like Fast and Furious?
Golden Temple.
Hit the nos.
Like, I don't know.
Could someone put in ChatGPT, do horses poop while running during the Kentucky
Yeah,
Derby?
Derby?
further
There's
Rado
gotta
had
be.
Taco
There's
Bell
gotta be.
before the race.
Yeah, exactly. Further on the side.
If anything, you think they would do it as like a distraction for the other horses.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
they're
know enough about
animals,
horse
you guys.
racing.
They're animals, okay?
I know, but, like,
animals
does your
can
dog-
poop whenever they want.
But they stop. Like
Yeah,
the dog
they
doesn't
do
run it.
something.
I don't know.
What? Horses
I don't know.
in the parades just keep walking.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this is a full-on.
Yeah, that's why I'm like when I'm full on sprinting, I don't have to poop anymore
right.
because
Exactly.
I'm running.
I would.
Okay, but what if you're
I'd
getting
bank
whipped
on
at
it
the
that
same
if I'm running-
time?
Oh, then
And they're
maybe.
just like spanking you while you're
Like honestly, because if you're running and
Go
you feel like,
cross-eyed.
yeah, if you're running and you feel like you have to go to the bathroom, you're not going to stop running because you're like, this is the only thing holding.
No,
it
I'm
in.
gonna run faster.
Right, you're like, this is the only thing holding me together right now is me running.
Yeah, I don't.
I think
maybe
they have poop
you
on
might
them.
be right.
I think they have poop on them. Because I think there's a bunch of races going on throughout the day. At least I think there is.
Yeah, there is.
And that means they're animals. There's excretions, or whatever you want to call
Excrement.
excrement and salivatory all over the track, and that just gets blown up, and that's why those guys wear those ugly little Willy Wonka goggles, and then it's just covered in excrement.
All right, here we go. This is according to Google. What's your final answer?
They don't. There's no way.
There's poop. Are you asking me if they're pooping while they're running?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I say they will. Yeah, they do.
I think there's definitely poop on the track. I don't know if it's happening during the race.
I asked, do horses poop while they race? Yes, horses can and do poop while walking, trotting, cantering, and even galloping. Domestic horses will prefer to stop and slow down. They are anatomically capable of continuing to move, and it's a natural behavior for them to keep moving, particularly when scared or in the wild.
And they're probably pretty scared when they're running.
They didn't go, is gallop the full sprint for a horse? Is that top, or is there one faster?
I mean, at the end, and that straightaway, they're all going as fast as
possible.
But
how
is it
fast
called
are they
galloping?
going?
Like
How
top
fast?
speed? Is that galloping?
Yeah, I think so.
So when they're scared or in the wild, so I would imagine that's probably similar speed. What was that?
It's like a smoke screen. It's like
that was my scared horse.
Nice.
I love, so there's I Googled it, but then below that it shows a search here, and it's a Reddit one. Why can horses poop while running, but humans can't?
That's a good question.
I'm not going to.
I mean, come on. Marathoners, come on.
I feel like I've heard
they,
of
Are you sure we can't? We
doing
just never
that,
put in a position to have to?
That sounds like the most uncomfortable thing. Do they crap their pants while they're doing a marathon?
There's been marathoners that have. It's not like they're doing it because they're trying to
lighten the load.
No, they just lose control. They're so exhausted.
That's crazy because when my toddler poops his pants, because we're doing the whole undies thing and not diapers, guys, he waddles because he can't. He doesn't. He doesn't like the feeling of poop right there.
Who does?
Weird.
Who does?
Weird. Neither do the horses.
I still have so many questions
This is,
about the Derby.
I'd like to point out, WBA award-winning Jim, Matt, and Molly's.
Correct.
Presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
It's not like a real-life show. You just vote. There's no,
vote. You just vote there.
I'm just telling you what the Twitter trolls are going to do. They're going to take one look at it and be like,
vote
I don't want to pick. I don't want to pick.
I'm here in Milwaukee. I talk like a German. They vote.
What?
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
As a first-generation student, I initially joined the military to ensure I could afford college, and I had a lot of self-doubt. But at Madison College, there are so many resources extended to me, and I feel supported and confident to reach my goals. Best of all, I'll be able to transfer to a 4-year college debt-free. My advice to others, believe in yourself and your future. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Jeff Henson owns Englehart Motorsports, and the relationship with his previous business technology vendor wasn't what it used to be. So Jeff sat down with the James Imaging Systems sales rep.
Their communication with us has been impressive. Andrew, in his consistency and follow-through, proved to me that it would be the right relationship to start moving forward.
Moving forward with James Imaging Systems, a 100% Wisconsin-owned and managed business technology company. What's been the benefit, Jeff?
Definitely peace of mind.
That's really great. Has James Imaging Systems done their part in helping Englehart Motorsports do business better?
Yes, without a doubt.
Jeff, would you recommend James Imaging Systems?
I would highly recommend James Imaging.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation. Call 608-221-3457 or visit jamesimaging.com.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and Southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
Experience the future of recovery at Carbon World Health. They've brought Escape Robotic Massage to Madison, the world's first AI-powered, fully automated therapeutic massage that's customized to your body every time. Using advanced body scanning, Escape maps your muscles and delivers precision-calibrated pressure to release tension, reduce inflammation, and accelerate recovery. Book your Escape session at Carbon World Health and feel what the future of wellness really feels like. Carbon World Health, your body optimized.
Ben Brust here for the Princeton Club. If you're looking for your better tomorrow, you know where to go. It's the Princeton Club. If you're looking to grow, it's also the Princeton Club, because they will cheer for you in all areas of your life. The best way to do that is to start a foundation of having a healthy body, and your growth will start from there. With the cleanest health clubs in Wisconsin, they provide everything for you to reach your goals. Start your better tomorrow today and grow in all areas of your life at the Princeton Club. Join for a better tomorrow.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Hi, I'm John Hayes of Goodman's Jewelers. It's hard to imagine, but Goodman's has been the diamond store of Madison since 1933, which means your parents, maybe even your grandparents might have shopped with us. We maintain the same high standards, honesty, and integrity that kept them coming back time and again. Keep their history and our history alive. Shop Goodman's Jewelers today in the heart of Madison at 220 State Street. We're online at goodmansjewelers.com.
The best is at Goodman's.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, featuring 2026 curling national champion Matt Hamilton on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Brewers baseball coming up next. That'll be at 6:10. The Brewers take on the Cardinals. Jackson Cherio and Andrew Vaughn are back. I'm Jim Rutledge alongside Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton. Primetime Laura Shine behind the glass. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. So I remembered this story from vacation, Matt, because we were talking about how sometimes, being a husband or a guy around, like, just everything you do could be considered gross. Now, I'm a guy with, and I'm gross just in general. I don't disagree that men are gross, but I have two daughters and my wife. So, like, when we travel and things like
My
wife.
Very
So
nice.
we travel on vacation. There's always, like, dad's always the gross one, even though it's like, hey, I'm the only one here that's the man. The rest of you are women here. But at the last trip we went on, there was 2 bathrooms, and everyone was very happy with that. And so dad was just assigned 1 bathroom. The first day we were there, I went down to the pool, but I didn't tell everyone the night before that I was going to do that. But I was like, I'll just go down to the pool. They'll figure it out where I am. But we had kept the bathroom light on in dad's bathroom, so in case you came out in the night, you could see.
Like a nightlight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't turn that off. The door was kind of closed. And then Nola woke up. And apparently, my wife told me she was up for about 45 minutes before she actually woke my wife up, that every couple minutes she'd knock on the door gently and be like, Dad, are you okay? And I was humiliated. It's like, how long does she think I spend in the bathroom that I would need to be in there for 45 minutes? And like,
men do. Men do.
45 minutes is a long time.
That's a long time.
But also,
Okay, sure.
an 8, 9-year-old, time isn't really like she knows how to
Probably
read
felt
time.
like forever.
Yeah, you just don't know. But I was like, I told her, I'm like, next time if you think dad's in the bathroom for 45 minutes and you knock and I don't answer, go get someone, because otherwise dad's going to be dead. But she was so afraid that like something was wrong, and she kept going back up to the door and knocking, being like, Dad, and then finally
the door's open. You have given them
shut.
the right to open the door and check.
But I was humiliated, thinking, I'm like, she definitely thought that was
Thinks
not
you took
like
a 45-minute
Yep.
poo.
And then she finally woke my wife up. Was like, Dad might have died on the toilet. I was
Is
like,
Dad okay? Dad just pulled an Elvis Presley.
Right, yeah, that's what I told her. I'm like, I'm not Elvis here.
Jeez. What?
No, he did. He did die on the toilet, so not great. Yeah. So anyways, that was a little story from my time there. I was kind of humiliated by, of like, men do take longer in the bathroom. I remember my dad, newspaper, the whole thing.
Yeah, but that's because it's by design. It doesn't have to be a long time.
Yes, exactly.
It's like that's the
Free
time where you can get away a little bit and be like, you know what? I'm going to scroll Facebook or I'm going to use AI to write a new LinkedIn post.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, you guys are catching strays right now, right?
Half of those. I bet half of those AIs were conjured up in the bathroom.
Most show ideas are conjured up in the bathroom. So
You didn't need to tell us that.
Cup of coffee.
Take it back.
We should get you like a rolling desk that you can bring in there. Bring your laptop in.
Or one
Then
of those,
45 minutes is going to turn into
What
an
are those
hour.
called, like a TV tray? Like a TV
Yeah,
tray
a little
thing for 'em.
TV tray.
You know what? TV in the bathroom. There you go. I have Edge Construction has said they have put that. They used to put those in. Now with smartphones,
It probably
things
would be
like that,
cool
people
with
don't
like
do it anymore.
if you like my wife is a big
My wife.
big fan of taking baths. I think she would really appreciate a TV in there.
I stayed in a hotel, and I just don't think they do it anymore because of like the iPads and everything. But Kohler, and we had a good Karma Palooza. It was like we had like a good year, and we all got rewarded with this big thing. But the hotel at Kohler had a TV behind like the mirror, so you turned it on and you could like lay in the bath and then watch like The Price is Right or whatever. It was like
Because The Price is Right would be the show that I'm watching in my hotel room. That's for sure.
It's just what came to my mind.
It's because you're ancient. Don't you guys bring your phones into like the shower and watch like your Netflix shows and stuff on your phones?
I listen to podcasts in the shower, I don't the TV. They're watching something.
I had like a waterproof CD player that I used to have for the shower.
How ancient are you?
I'm old, Molly. I'm 37 years old.
Old Rutledge is at it again.
Yeah, when I probably hit middle school, some of the kids that were more affluent got iPods, but I still had to rock my CD case, my Walkman.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm old enough that like the CD player, like the CD Walkman was in the car plugged into the tape player so you could listen to CDs while you were driving around.
We had some. That's the only cars we could afford. Tape deck only.
Yeah. Or otherwise, you could do the radio signal.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Old school.
Nobody knows what we're talking about. Well, actually, nobody here knows what we're talking about, Matt, but most of our fans.
Yeah.
This has been Jim, Matt, and Molly. Presented by Coors Light.
See ya.